Hi, I'm Julia Bell. Let's talk about accessing your router. Console access method. The most common method to access the command line interface will be the console. You could use Telnet or SSH. You could also use the auxiliary port. Notice the orange rectangle. These are the console port options on some of the newer routers. This is a 1941 Cisco router. The one on the left is a mini USB, the newest console connection. This one is going to attach to a USB port on your PC. The right one is the old serial interface. The other end attaches to a serial on your PC. These are used to access a router or switch to perform the initial configuration. Console access method. The device could be accessible even if no networking services have been configured. This is called out of band. You need a special console cable, which we already talked about. Notice this blue mark below these console ports. The console cable is the exact same color that you would use to attach. So you'll need a special console cable. It's going to allow configuration commands to be entered into the router. Should be configured with a password to prevent unauthorized access. Your device should be located in a secure room so the console port cannot be easily accessed by someone who shouldn't. Can be used to restore the router or the switch to your out-of-box configuration, kind of back to factory defaults, clean the way that it came. Telnet, SSH, and auxiliary. Telnet access. It's a method for remotely accessing the CLI or command line interface over a network. It's going to require an active networking services and one active interface that's been configured. The Secure Shell, SSH. It's a remote login similar to Telnet, but utilizes more security, stronger password authentication, and uses encryption when transporting data. This keeps your session contents private. The auxiliary port. Auxiliary port, again, is an out-of-band connection, meaning you don't have to have anything else set up. You can just plug into this and use it. It can use a telephone line. It can be used like a console port. Terminal emulation programs. These are small programs you would need on your device, your PC, to connect to the router. For instance, PuTTY, P-U-T-T-Y. Here's a picture of the config page of PuTTY. Teraterm Pro, which is what we use in our classroom. Secure CRT is another one. Hyper Terminal, that was back with Windows XP. OS X Terminal if you're using a Mac. And you'll find that many places of business will require a secure terminal connection so that your entire transmission is encrypted from beginning to end. They may also have, Cisco engineers also have their own favorite emulation program, so do be aware of that.